Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Making moves. American Pickers Mike Wolfe reveals show will go on long break for first time in 15 years as he seeks career change. American Pickers star Mike Wolfe revealed the History Channel show will be on hiatus for the first time in 15 years after ratings struggled last season. Mike, 60, stars on American Pickers alongside his brother Robbie Wolfe, John Jersey Saleh, and Danielle Colby. In an interview with People, Mike revealed the show will take its longest break in 15 years. "We haven't done that in 15 years, so that's going to feel good," he said. "For 15 years, we have just been going and going and going. I think we're going to have at least 4 or 5 months off, so it's going to be good." Mike explained how their longest break from filming has been a month around Christmas. The History Channel star admitted to turning down a lot of stuff over the past 15 years because he was overwhelmed. He explained of the time off, "It's been 20 years of my life, American Pickers has been. And so now kind of slowing down into it, I'm reflecting a lot like so many people do my age. That's why really it's a celebration of me turning 60, and I'm like, I'm doing this. You want to do another show? I'm doing another show. You want me to have a part in the scripted project? I'm doing it. I'm excited about the next chapter of everything." But fans won't miss Mike on the small screen during the break, as he will star in history's greatest picks. He said of the new series, "They asked me to do another show, and I felt that it was on brand in regards to what I've been doing with them for the last 15 years. And so I was like, hell yeah, let's do this. I'm going to introduce a story and a piece. They're going to cut to some archival footage, maybe even a little bit of reenactment. In 1 hour, we're going to cover 4 different stories, so it is about picking. It's about discovery of things, but the bottom line is, it's very story-based, like my show is." Actor Mike. In a change from reality TV, Mike stars in A Day of Reckoning, which hit theaters on March 28th, with his girlfriend, Letitia Cline. The Sean Silva-directed movie, which also stars actor Billy Zane, features Mike riding motorcycles in the outlaw film. The couple flew into Los Angeles on Monday to attend the premiere and spoke to the U.S. Sun on the red carpet. When asked what made Mike want to take the role of Mark in Day of Reckoning, he said, "The biggest thing was director, Sean Silva. He's a Nashville guy. I live in Nashville. We've collaborated on a few projects together, and he sent me the script and he's like, hey, this is a really small part, but I think you'd be cool for it. So, I'm saying yes to more stuff now. You know what I mean? I've got to the point where we've been doing Pickers for 15 years, and I'm just like, hey, I'm going to try some other things." Pickers ratings. The show hiatus comes after the U.S. Sun reported American Pickers Season 26 brought in low ratings for the long-running show. The October 9th premiere had 565,000 viewers as Mike picked through Evel Knievel memorabilia. The finale on January 15th was the second highest-rated episode of the season as 708,000 viewers watched. The most-watched episode came in at 760,000 viewers on December 18th. DIY DeLorean on October 30th had the lowest ratings of the season with 442,000 viewers. Numbers reached the millions when Frank Fritz was on the show. Frank passed away on September 30th, 2024, 2 years after he suffered a stroke. Frank last appeared on American Pickers in March 2020. Other businesses. In addition to reality television, Mike owns antique archaeology in his hometown of Eau Claire, Iowa, and Nashville, Tennessee. The Nashville Antique Store is around 46 miles away from Mike's bike stop Columbia Motor Alley in the small town of Columbia, Tennessee. Columbia is also where Mike's vacation rental 2 Lanes Guest House and his other businesses are located. His most recent vacation rental will open in Eau Claire, Iowa, just across the street from antique archaeology. After a months-long delay, Mike revealed the home will be available for rent in April. After more than a decade of antique hunting across America, American Pickers star Mike Wolfe has announced that the beloved show will be taking an extended break, the first of its kind in 15 years. The news came as a shock to many fans who have followed Wolfe and his crew as they scoured barns, attics, and forgotten collections in search of rare and valuable pieces of history. However, Wolfe revealed that this hiatus is not just a pause, but a deliberate step toward a significant career transition. In this in-depth exploration, we'll look at what led to Wolfe's decision, the impact on the American Pickers franchise, fan reactions, and what the future might hold for the iconic picker. The announcement that shook fans. Mike Wolfe made this surprising revelation during a heartfelt interview and via a statement shared on his social media accounts. After 15 incredible years of chasing history and connecting with amazing people across the country, I decided to take a step back and explore new opportunities, Wolfe stated. American Pickers will be going on a long break, and while this decision wasn't easy, it feels right for where I am in my life right now. Wolfe's words struck a chord with fans who have watched the show evolve since it first aired in 2010. Over the years, the series became more than just a reality TV hit. It became a celebration of Americana, a history lesson in every episode, and a tribute to the people who preserve the past, a look back. The rise of American Pickers. American Pickers debuted on the History Channel in January 2010 and quickly became a fan favorite. The show followed Mike Wolfe and his original co-star Frank Fritz as they traveled across the United States, meeting collectors, haggling over prices, and unearthing hidden treasures. While the show centered on antiques and collectibles, its real charm came from Wolfe's storytelling, his passion for preservation, and the authentic connections he built with people. Over the years, viewers saw not just incredible finds but also emotional stories, forgotten histories, and characters from all walks of life. Wolfe later continued the series with a rotating cast of fellow pickers, including Danielle Colby and his brother Robbie Wolfe, maintaining the show's popularity even after Fritz's departure. Why now? Understanding Wolfe's decision. Mike Wolfe has always been a passionate advocate for preserving American history. However, after 15 years on the road, the lifestyle has taken its toll. In interviews, Wolfe has spoken candidly about the physical and emotional demands of constant travel, production schedules, and the pressure of keeping the show fresh. There comes a point when you need to ask yourself what more you want to achieve, Wolfe shared. I've been blessed to do what I love, but I also have dreams and passions that I haven't had time to explore. Wolfe hinted that his career change might involve deeper storytelling, possibly through writing, filmmaking, or producing content that continues to explore history and human connections. He also expressed interest in spending more time with his family and focusing on his personal well-being. What happens to American Pickers? For fans, the biggest question is whether this break means the end of American Pickers altogether. According to Wolfe, that's not necessarily the case. This is not goodbye. It's more of a see you later, he assured. The show has always been about the stories, and I believe those stories will continue in one form or another. There are rumors that the show could return with a new cast or in a reimagined format. The History Channel has yet to make an official statement about the show's future, but insiders suggest the network is open to exploring spin-offs or specials down the line. Reactions from the cast and crew. Danielle Colby, a longtime fan favorite and Wolfe's close collaborator, expressed support for Wolfe's decision. Mike has poured his heart into this show for over a decade. I'm proud of him for taking this step, and I know he'll continue to make an impact in whatever he chooses next, she said. Robbie Wolfe also shared his thoughts, noting that while it's the end of an era, it's also a beginning. We've been blessed to share these adventures with millions of fans. Now it's time for a new adventure, he commented. Fan reactions, nostalgia, sadness, and support. Social media lit up with reactions following Wolfe's announcement. Longtime viewers expressed sadness, nostalgia, and deep appreciation for the years of entertainment and education the show provided. I've learned so much from American Pickers. It's more than a TV show. It's a lesson in history and humanity, one fan wrote on Instagram. Another added, I'll miss Mike and the team, but I respect his decision. Everyone deserves to follow their heart. Many fans shared personal stories of how the show inspired them to start collecting, appreciate antiques, or explore local history. The emotional connection between the show and its audience is undeniable. A legacy of preservation and passion. Over its 15-year run, American Pickers not only entertained but also educated and inspired. The show highlighted the value of ordinary objects, the importance of storytelling, and the beauty of forgotten places. Mike Wolfe's passion for history was contagious, and his mission to preserve America's past leaves a lasting legacy. Beyond the television screen, Wolfe's work includes restoring historic buildings, running antique archaeology stores, and advocating for small-town revitalization. His influence extends far beyond reality TV. What comes next for Mike Wolfe? While Wolfe has not revealed the specifics of his next steps, he hinted at several creative endeavors. These may include writing a memoir or history book. Given his storytelling prowess, it wouldn't be surprising to see Wolfe author a memoir chronicling his adventures, or a book that delves into American history through the lens of picking. Documentary filmmaking. Wolfe has expressed interest in deeper storytelling, possibly through documentaries that explore the lives of collectors, artisans, or historical communities. Podcasting or digital media projects. A podcast could allow Wolfe to continue sharing stories and insights in a more flexible format. Community development projects. Wolfe has invested in revitalizing small towns and could expand these efforts, merging preservation with economic development. Conclusion. A pause, not an end. Mike Wolfe's decision to take a break from American Pickers marks a significant moment in reality television history. For fans, it's a bittersweet goodbye, an end to a familiar format, but perhaps the beginning of something even more meaningful. While the show may be on hiatus, the values it championed, curiosity, preservation, connection, live on. And as Wolfe steps into this new chapter, there's little doubt that his passion for history and storytelling will continue to shine in new and exciting ways. As Mike Wolfe often said, every piece has a story. Now, it's time for him to write a new one.